Bro, whether you liked it or not is all subjective. I really could care less what your opinion is. Obviously, the numbers have the loudest voice. That's all that really matters, because if I wasn't delivering numbers, I wouldn't have had a job.
Let's talk about Vince Russo being featured on a really interesting documentary that's coming up here, or as of this recording already came out. Who Killed WCW? Trailer looks really, really cool. I love pro wrestling documentaries. I love documentaries, period. I love documentaries, specifically pro wrestling documentaries, and I think it's really interesting. So The Rock and Seven Bucks Productions, of course, his ex-wife, Danny Garcia, right? Yeah. They came together, and I saw Booker T in it. I saw Bret Hart in it. I saw DDP in it. I saw Kevin Nash in it.
Didn't see Ric Flair in it though, right?
Well, he tweeted about that. He was not happy about that. But there is one person who was in the documentary, and he's on the screen right now, ladies and gentlemen. He is former WCW World Heavyweight Champion Vince Russo.
Bro, you want to hear something very interesting? A
Absolutely.
text I got today.
Yep.
The gentleman from Vice who was in charge of producing this and putting it together, his name is Dave Hodgson, Hodgson. So I get a tweet from him today. Mm-hmm. Hi, Vince. The WCW show premieres next Tuesday at 10 p.m. Eastern on Vice. We were hoping you could help us give it a push by posting the trailer one more time to your social channels. Here is it in a couple of formats. This is what he ends it with. Great to work with you on this. We think you will love the show and the approach we have taken.
Very nice.
Which is very interesting, because
it's obvious it's going to trash you.
Well,
there's been a couple times on the dark side they didn't really paint a good picture of Vince, though.
But him saying this, I don't think they're going to ask me to promote it if it's trashing me. Right. So my point is, bro, I'm just really looking for a real story. Yeah. Let's really get down to the bones and the facts, and let's get the truth out there, because bro, it's always, the EC3 will tell you this. Chris, you own your own business. At the end of the day, it's all about business.
Sure.
Every single thing. So what was the chain of command? Who made the decision? Why was the decision made? It's all about business, not the other stupid, ridiculous crap that the wrestling marks have started. Because why? They don't understand the first thing about business, bro. So it was Hulk Hogan, he had creative control, and Vince Russo, the writer, put it out. When you really understand how idiotic all of that is, it's business, bro. It's always about dollars and cents.
So if I'll ask both of you this question, the question is, who killed WCW? I'll give you some time to think about that. But Vince, I'm interested in the behind the scenes type of logistics that they did. So that they come, I know they came to your house. They come like in the evening. They set up some good lighting. Did they have?
No, they spent the whole day here, bro. Lit everything, a whole day. I mean, it was a 10 o'clock to 6 o'clock.
Okay, like an 8-hour deal.
Yeah.
So did they have you do a ton of takes?
No, just ask me a million questions.
Okay.
Yeah, just a million questions.
Did they have you take a break and just within the hours? Okay. Yeah.
That stuff's grueling, bro. I mean, they're just asking question after question after question, and it's really, really mentally taxing and exhausting. It really is, bro.
Was there any question they asked that you weren't comfortable answering?
No, not really. No.
They didn't try to get some clickbait. Clickbait-ish, but they didn't try to give you. Say that again,
bro.
EC3.
I think it's
Stop beating your wife.
no, bro. It was a little different because this was not Dark Side of the Ring.
Sure.
This was a Rock production, bro. It was a little different approach.
Okay. Yeah. So overall experience, it had a different feel than the vice special, the other vice.
Yeah. Oh yeah, bro. When they were interviewing me for the vice special, I kind of knew where they were going. This was like really, really straightforward. They weren't trying to create angles.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
So you were on the Brawl for All when you were on another one, weren't you? Another Dark Side?
Maybe.
You were on the Hogan one. You were on the Hogan.
Yeah, the Hogan one. Yeah.
Beach. Yeah. Yeah, very interesting. So they were ready to cause some controversy with that because you were you were one of the main characters of the Bash at the Beach and the Brawl for All concept. It seems like it was just a whole bunch of people that were in this Who Killed WCW saga that Vince Russo didn't really he stuck out because a lot of people criticized your 2000 run. What do you say in response of the heavy criticism of people critiquing your run in WCW in 2000?
Well, I could care less. Listen, here's the bottom line, man. Wherever I worked, and me and EC3 are a lot alike. This is all that matters to me, bro. WWE, WCW, TNA, here's all that matters to me. Every day that I showed up at the job, I did the best I absolutely could do, bro. I left nothing on the table. I did not take shortcuts. I put my heart and soul and everything I had into everything. So I'm able to look myself in the mirror and say, bro, whether you liked it or not is all subjective. I really could care less what your opinion is. Obviously, the numbers have the loudest voice. That's all that really matters, because if I wasn't delivering numbers, I wouldn't have had a job. But at the end of the day, as a man and a father and a husband and parent, bro, all I care about is knowing that I did the best I possibly could do. Period. End of story. That's all that matters to me, really, honestly.
Yeah. If you had one regret that come out of your 2000 run in WCW, what was it?
Bro, the only regret I had, and I've said it a million times, and it's because we were in the middle of a war, and it was gloves off. I regret the whole JR thing. I mean, I really, really do, because, bro, we were doing it as a joke, because Ed Ferrara used to do JR to Vince McMahon. Like, he did the Oklahoma character when he worked at the WWE. So to me and Ed, we were really doing it kind of like as a joke and a rib, but I never really stopped to think about the effect it had on JR. And bro, JR is the last guy in the industry I would ever want to hurt. This guy never lied to me, bro. Never talked behind my back. Never stabbed me in the back. This guy was straight shooting to your face. The most, bro, in a role like that, think about it, bro. Who followed him up? John Laurinaitis. Look where Laurinaitis is now. In a role like JR had, bro, do you know how difficult it is to be honest and stand up and not lie? Bro, it's almost impossible. But that's who he was. So that's what really bothers me, bro, because we kind of did it as a joke. I never really thought about the ramifications. Obviously, bro, him and I have talked about it several times since, and we're 100% cool. But bro, we were in the fire at that time. I would never in a million years do that today. Outside of that, no. Seriously, bro. Putting the belt on myself, David Arquette, none. I don't regret any creative decision I made with that company, bro.
Not one.
So with that being said, Vince, who killed WCW?
Bro, from what I understand, it was some dude by the name of Jamie Kellner. I think Jamie Kellner was an executive that he made the decision to pull the trigger. They didn't want to be in the wrestling business, bro. It's that simple, especially when that merger was made with AOL and a whole different set of people came in. Wrestling was an embarrassment to them. They looked down their nose at wrestling, bro. They didn't want to be in the wrestling business.
Because they pushed Turner from the kind of executive position he had too.
Yeah, because he wanted to be in the wrestling business.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Right.
EC3, who killed WCW?
Oh, Vince Russo.
Okay, very nice.